Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Khofifatidzikriyah. In this video, I will analyze the floating maxim and its implicature in Zits comic. So, Zits is the comic strip that written by cartoonist Jerry Scott and illustrated by James Bergman. Zits centers on Jeremy Duncan, a self-absorbed teenager, as he enters to insecurities, harmonies, and hilarity of adolescence. In this comic, the characters that will be appear are Jeremy Duncan and Connie Duncan, or his mother. So this is the comic strip. How was your day, Jeremy? Okay, tell me all about school, every detail. Well, it's a big building. Okay, every other detail. So, in this comic strip, we can find two floating of Maxim, namely floating Maxim manner and floating Maxim relation. Floating Maxim manners is found on the first panel here. How was your day, Jeremy? Okay. Before that, we know that Maxim manner is that one must maintain facial expressions, avoid ambiguity, and words that are too short. In this first panel, Jeremy shows this interest when his mother asks how he is doing, often replying with just K and avoiding her question. This behavior violates the Maxim manners, which requires communication to be clear and unambiguous. And why can it be floating Maxim manner? So we can see here that Jeremy has just come home from school and was immediately asked a question by his mother. It seems that we see from Jeremy's expression here that seems tired or not interested in the topic of his mother conversation, so he only answered with K. This is the brief response of K, such as a lack of interest in the topic his mother is addressing. This exchange highlights Jeremy's disinterest or unwillingness to provide the detail of how his mother is seeking, instead offering an irrelevant and minimal response. Next is Maxim, floating Maxim relation. You can find from the second and the third panel. Tell me all about school, every detail. Well, it's a big building. Okay, every other detail. So, as we know, the floating Maxim relation is when someone deliberately provides information that is irrelevant or inappropriate to the topic of conversation. Here, the Jeremy Mothers inquires about his day and school life. Seeking detailed accounts, Jeremy responds briefly and informatively. When from further with, tell me all about school, every detail. And Jeremy replies, well, it's a big building, focusing on physical structure of the school, rather than recounting his experience or event that occurred. And this is why the implicature of Maxim relation is on the third panel. The implicature of Maxim of relation occurs when Jeremy responds with, well, it's a big building. This indicates either a misunderstanding of his mother's question or a reluctance to engage with her inquiry. Here we have a deliberately uncooperative response from Jeremy, who treats his mother's request entirely literally, rather than thinking, why is he making this question? And calculating the reason for her request and the kind of response you're looking for. So, I think that is the analysis of the floating maxim and its implicature of the comic that I have explained. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.